we were discussing the revenue projections that we need to make for the sales income, cost estimates like startup cost, uh, legal cost that you need to incur, like pre-operative expenses, preliminary expenses, all these things. Then operating expenses, to keep the business running. So these expenses, capital expenditures that you need to make, the assets, fixed assets, and all these things that you need to purchase. What would be the funding requirements? How much capital do you need? How much you are going to invest by yourself? How much you are going to raise from other sources like maybe banks or angel investors or venture capitalists. Then finally, the profitability analysis. Then there is the profit margins that you are going to get for the future, and the return on investment, and the net present value or the wealth that you would be able to generate in future. Then these are few statements that you need to maintain, that you need to prepare, like projected statements, like how the things would be working for you in future. So you need to prepare a projected income statement uh, with projected revenues, expenses, and profit over time. Then you need to prepare balance sheet, which is actually a snapshot of asset and liabilities. And then you need to prepare the cash flow statement, the cash inflow outflow, which will indicate liquidity. And as I mentioned, it will help you to calculate the value of the firm. And with that, you can actually reach out to uh, the banks or angel investors, or you can say financiers, to finance your project. Yeah, you also need to conduct break-even analysis so that you can ascertain the point where you would be able to cover your expenses, and you would become profitable thereon. So there are certain analysis that you need to make. Further, the financial analysis will require ratio analysis to ascertain the financial health of the business, the liquidity, profitability, or the solvency, like the business is going to stay there for long, and the liquidity position of the business, how you are going to maintain it, and what would be the profitability for the next few years, what would be the trend of these things. Okay, so you might be able to conduct a trend analysis. You can conduct some analysis related to risk assessment, like scenario and sensitivity analysis. These will help you to understand the variables that are important for the business, uh, critical variables, as well as it will help you to ascertain how much profitable your business will be under different business scenarios, and uh, how you are going to deal with these things once the environment is not conducive to you or to your business. Finally, we have the steps that we need, the financial feasibility. So we need to first clarify the process. We need to know the scope of the study. We need to check what is the purpose for which we are doing this study. What would be the periphery of the whole study that I'm going to conduct? We need to gather some relevant information from market, from our own core competencies, financial informations. Together, we can create the financial statement, as I mentioned, the income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement. These are three basic statements that you require to reach out even to any financiers. Okay. Then certain ratios that you need to calculate uh, to to evaluate how the performance would be in future, or to project the performance of the business in future. And you need to evaluate, as I mentioned, the risk. You need to assess the risk with the help of tools like break even analysis, scenario and sensitivity analysis. You can evaluate the risk. Okay. And finally, you can out of the analysis, you can get some insights, and you can take certain actionable decisions. Okay. And finally, you need to implement these things. This is a very brief presentation from my side, and I would like to address questions from your side, if you have any. Over to the participants. They can put in their questions. Yes, yes, no problem. Yes. The idea is to give solution. Language barrier नहीं होना चाहिए. So अगर किसी को भी कोई डाउट इस तरह का है, कोई क्वेश्चन है उनको, उनके बिजनेस से रिलेटेड, फाइनेंशियल फिजिबिलिटी से रिलेटेड, सो दे कैन आस्क देयर क्वेश्चंस. आई वुड बी ग्लैडली हेल्पिंग देम.
सर, मेरा नाम चंदन है और मेरा स्टार्टअप है द पोर्टो लैब। इसमें हम लोग जैसे स्कूल्स को लैब की सर्विस प्रोवाइड करते हैं, वो स्टेम लैब होती है। और यहाँ पे बेसिकली हम लोग बिहार में भी कवर कर रहे हैं क्लास इस 8 से 12 के बच्चों के लिए। तो
ओके.
हमारा ये है कि जो भी हमें फंड मिली है अभी बिहार स्टार्टअप के थ्रू फर्स्ट रैंक, उसमें किस रूप में जैसे किस किस मद में कितना हम लोगों को खर्च करना चाहिए, क्योंकि इन जनरली ऐसा तो एक वन रूल फिट फॉर ऑल तो नहीं हो सकता।
Right.
तो हमारे में जैसे कि ज़्यादातर कॉस्टिंग जो है सो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन में चली जाती है और सैलरी में चली जाती है। साथ में वन टाइम जो है सो इनिशियल और मतलब जो भी मटेरियल और सारा इक्विपमेंट्स परचेज करना उसमें कॉस्टिंग चली जा रही है। तो उसके हिसाब से कितना हमें डिवाइड करना चाहिए किस फील्ड के लिए।
चंदन जी, ऐसा कोई फिक्स रूल तो नहीं